sending the gifts. You're very kind. And I appreciate every single rose, everything, every single tap. Thank you so much. Everything you send me, I appreciate it. About slacking Miss Red's Mayfair Blue. I wish I could slack. Family first, exactly that. So I was under the impression that I would be able to come live and, you know, still have Tilly here. Thank you, Regan, my darling, and Louise Beck's Truly Scrumptious. But the truth of the matter is, guys, look, I'm going to be sat on live and she's going to be coming in and out and everything. And as much as I love all of you guys, there's not some very nice people on TikTok, do you know what I mean? And I don't want people screaming. Does that make sense? Like, if it was just you lovely people, I'd love to share my family with you all. But there's not some, you know, you get some people on TikTok that aren't very nice and they'll be screen recording and things like that. And I don't want it. And Tilly isn't about it, cockapoo. She's a diva, right? And she'll be in every 5 minutes. Nanny can have this, can have that. So we're just going to have to wing it, guys, just for the 6 weeks. Mum has got a week off. Thank you, Luke, darling, and Sarah. Mum's got a week off, so we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Mariah Scary 3, all right? So next week we're going to wing as well. Thank you, Suzanne and Luke the Judge, because it's only me and Kitty, you see. Me, Kitty, and my other daughter, you know, that look after Tilly. So we kind of like, you know, have to do our little bit, you know what I mean? Observer. Yeah, so that's all it is, guys. Thank you. Luke, you're going hard for me this morning. Thank you, Luke. Good morning, Anne. Good morning. And as you can see on my last posted video, guys, I did go to London the weekend. We had our friend's engagement party and we went to Camden. It was amazing. Love Camden. Thank you, Karina, and everybody else. So guys, if you could go over to my last video, give it a watch, give it a like once I've finished. You don't have to do it now. That'd be amazing. So for those of you that haven't been to Camden, you need to go. It's amazing, and it really is one of my most favourite places on the planet because the vibe is just chilled. Do you know what I mean? There's so much to do. Oh, thank you, Council Estate. Is that Council Estate Donna? Was that you, Council Estate Donna? I missed the last bit. Thank you, darling, if that was you. Thank you. Do you go to Camden a lot, Elsa? And do you know what? It's not like it's lovely here in London. London, do you know what? Those that live in London, you're so lucky. Thank you, Bex and Dear Feelings. Thank you so much. Yeah, so if you haven't been to Camden again, please go. It's not a, you know, it doesn't have to be an expensive day out. Do you know what I mean? You can take a picnic and go and sit in Camden Park and have a picnic and yeah. My nephew's son is called Camden. Love the name. And of course we meet like the Amy Winehouse Association and the mod, you know, the mod scene and skinhead scene and all that. It's massive there, and that's what me and Simon love. Do you know what I mean? So it's perfect for us. But I have missed you, and I did miss you all yesterday. But as I say, Mariah Scary, she was being Mariah. Actually, she fell asleep. She fell asleep about 9:30 and she didn't wake up till about 12, so I probably could have done it, but I didn't want to risk being on live and she's like, Daddy, you know, coming in half asleep. Thank you, James and Stacey. Big love, everybody. Thank you. You've been really kind to me this morning. What have I done? Yes, we love London. We love London, we do. Thank you, Hope and Danny. Big love, TJ. How did you do in your comp, TJ? Oh, Lexi, thank you for the potato. Thank you. You're all so kind to me. Yeah, morning, Tammy. Regional Finals WTG. What's that? Anything for sale today? What do you want to buy, Birdie? What are we buying today? I didn't see CLA Shell, no, thank God. To be honest, I'd like to bump into her out of curiosity, do you know what I mean? But no, I didn't go searching. Thank you, Coco. And to be honest, I had a really chilled weekend because I didn't, you know, and it doesn't hurt my ego because I don't really care, but I got left alone. Yeah, there was a few people like, hi, Miss Rad, you know, that was it. It was a lovely weekend, nice and chilled. But for those of you that did come and say hello to me, it was lovely to meet you. Yeah, it's a nice chilled weekend. Morning, Queen Blessings. Good morning. I'm okay. I knew there would be supporters here, so I came to thank. Yes, Birdie. Let's pin Birdie's comment. Let's pin our Birdie. Birdie, there you go, my darling. We love our Birdie. So last night I woke up to the news that apparently I'm a DRUG dealer. It was all kicking off over at Who's Lying's Live, and I think somebody got exposed over there for being the person that they are, which was, you know, a breath of fresh air because I've had to sit silent for a long time. You know, purely because I can't be asked to go back at people, and I don't want to give people relevancy or clout, because what happens is when you start talking about people, which is what they want you to do, you're sending traffic over to their room. Does that make sense? So the best thing to do for me is to stay silent until, you know, things come out naturally, because despite what people think, people have got a grudge against me. It's because I've seen a red flag and I've said bye-bye, you know, and then they've held it, they've got like a vendetta against me. The lies that have been told about me as well. Do you know what? I don't care about me. I don't care about me, but a vicious rumour was started that you know, some woman's husband who works with Simon said that Simon had stole from a company, or he worked with Simon and Simon stole, and then that rumour started that Simon fiddled books. But it was bullshit, guys. It's all bullshit. Do you know what I mean? So the truth will come out. The truth is slowly starting to come out, and I ain't got to do anything about it because I'm not vicious like that. Am I a gossip? Abso-fucking-lutely. But I'm not a vindictive person. You know, there's nothing I wouldn't say offline that I wouldn't say online to your face. But the difference is I can't really go in at people because, you know, a lot of people that I've associated with are massive creators, and I've got quite a, you know, a big platform. So it's a big responsibility for me with how I do things, because I don't want people getting hate. Does that make sense? So because I've got this big room, I have to stay silent and just let the lies continue. You know, am I a saint? No. I'm a Kent. But at least I'm not fucking, you know, out doing smear campaigns, starting vendettas, you know, planning to take people down. I don't do that. I don't need to. Because what happens is, what happens in darkness always comes to light. And this is what we're starting to see. I know some of you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You think I'm talking in riddles. But if you do know, it makes sense, all right? My husband has never stolen in his life. And that was the one rumour that really affected me, because I got so much, not me, but Simon got so much grief on TikTok over it, you know? It's nothing to do with Lucy. No, guys, it's not bloody Lucy. Lucy's sweet. So I'm talking about somebody who used to be an ex-friend, ex-mod. That started, that had a vendetta basically out for me because I helped them with the platform. You know, encouraged them to do an FYP show. Off the back of it, they got a hell of a lot of numbers off the back of me. And gifts and everything else. And once that they got this platform, we started to see true colours, and I said, abso-fucking-lutely not. Thank you very much. I will take back what I've helped you build, because I can. And I certainly am not sending my people. I'm not talking about Zach, guys. I'm not talking about Zach. The name's there. Yeah. So there we go. People that don't know, all right? Thank you, Prince. Thank you, PJ. And that's it. That's all it was. Oh, yes. So we won't talk about all the troll accounts. Thank you, Prince. Thank you, PJ. So basically, guys, the person isn't a big creator, but they've caused a lot of trouble, been behind a lot of troll accounts, said a lot of slanderous things about me. I helped this person with a platform that was involved in a friendship group. I backstabbed one of the friends in the friendship group who had been there supported them, loved them, backstabbed this person, and then we kind of like, red flag, see you later alligator in a wild crocodile. Yes, that's it. That's it, guys. So what I'm going to say is please be very careful. That's all I'm going to say. Yes. Yeah. All right. But the truth always comes out in the end, guys. The truth always comes out in the end. Not many people have heard of her, but it's the rumours that have been started off the back of that individual and others around them, okay, which are very damaging rumours, like I sell illegal substances, Simon's a thief. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just glad it's cleared up and people see this person for who they was, and it's been very hard to stay quiet, but this is what we do around these ways. Do you know what I mean? The OGs will remember, absolutely, Kim, and that's the truth. This person caused a fucking lot of trouble, a lot of fucking trouble, and all we did was put up our boundaries and said, see you later, alligator. Thank you, everybody. Do you know what I might start doing from now on? I might actually, because if you think about how many lives have been held and how many, videos have been made, and these videos get thousands of views, it kind of makes it equal, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It kind of makes it equal. Just say the name, misread. The name's being put in the comments. Penny's just put it. But we will be fighting back now, absolutely. If you want to troll me, troll any of my friends, whether I'm sat at these numbers or what, we're going back at you now. But we're going to do it respectfully and we're going to do it honestly. Okay? Like another creator who does an FYP page has a massive stonk on for me and sits and watches everything I do, criticises everything that I do. I'm not going to mention any names. So Friday the problem was because I weren't putting trigger warnings up. I'm not saying trigger warnings every 5 minutes, right? Guys, I'm not talking about Zach, I'm not talking about Lucy, I'm talking about someone called Pink Haired Ellie, all right? This is the person that I'm talking about, just clear up any rumours. So they're known with me, bearing in mind that there's so much more stuff going on TikTok, is that I don't put trigger warning, okay? I'm not going to trigger warn every 5 minutes. We are all adults here. As long as I say trigger warning here and there, I can't be in control or in charge of nearly 4,000 people's mental health when the room's busy. You know, it's not. We need to look after ourselves, right? We need to look after ourselves. But I will always in the morning say trigger warning. These lives can get sometimes out of hand. We talk about touchy subjects, sensitive subjects. What I'm not going to do is say trigger warning every 10 minutes. If there's something in here that you don't like, all you have to do is leave the live and come back when it's more suitable. All right? Don't tell me, love, how to run my platform. I've been doing it long enough. I'm doing okay. Concentrate on your own, all right, love? Concentrate on your own platform. And let's not talk about trigger warnings, all right, when I know some of the behaviour that you have been responsible for. Did you put a trigger warning up when you was trolling my friend's children? No, you didn't. So leave it out. Who the fuck am I? The name's here. It's called Miss Red. I'm the biggest gossip on TikTok and I will wear that badge of honour. All right. What was that comment? Can we ban trauma dumping as well, please? So, okay, so the thing is with me, right, I love to hear people's stories and I do agree, all right? And that's why I do say, I don't say, I'm not as harsh as some other people, like, don't come in here trauma dumping and stuff like that. But I agree, you know, we need to stick to TikTok and what we're watching on TikTok, not unfortunately what's happened in our lives, because other people can get affected. And we'll big up Angie, by the way, because she's fucking ruthless with it. She says it as it is, gives no fucks, and to be honest, I would love to be like that, but I'm not as ruthless. Do you know what I mean? Too many. Yeah, I know that people want to talk and everything else, but we have to be mindful of other people that are in the room. It might, do you know what I mean? But all I'm saying is I'm not putting trigger warnings up every 5 minutes. But I tell you what, if you do come for me, you have got something to say about me, I will go back at you, especially when you act like your own shit don't stink, alright? Are we all perfect now? Am I perfect now? Have I done shit things? Yes. Will I continue? Probably. But you ain't getting rid of me, I ain't going anywhere. Love it. So you have to like it or lump it. Thank you everybody for the love. Thank you so much. Can we do a poll, Miss Reds? Thank you who did that. Thank you whoever did that poll. What was that? What are we doing a poll about? What we're doing a poll about? I'm just trying to catch a comment. Can we do a poll, Miss Redders? I think most of us don't want to hear about CLA and Alpha every day. Justice, we cannot do a poll about that because it's TikTok content, and we, despite whether you like the people or not, they're on the FYP every day. And if they make the FYP, then we're going to speak about it. So unfortunately, no, I will not do a poll about that because it will backfire. And I will have to stick to what you say, so I'm not being tricked into that poll, all right? I woke up this morning and chose violence, okay? And I just want to say to the mods that I've got in this room, cock-a-poop is off, instigated trouble. Thank you so much for protecting the room, and I love you all. All right, guys. So, with that being said, let's get up to the 200k likes. We're going to have a long show today because I've got no Mariah Scary. Thank you, Ace Games and Kaylee. Mwah. I've got no Mariah Scary. Simon knows if I'm on TikTok, you're coming home for your sandwich. I love you too, Jackie. Don't even be trying it in with my kitchen. Do you know what I mean? Leave me to do my business in my kitchen. All right? Yes. Also, as well, if you, a big up Lyrical, by the way, darling. Big up Lyrical. Everybody that was in that room last night and they were getting their truth out there. Morning, Maria. They had something to say. The truth. Big up to each and every one of you. All right. Never mind justice for the sandwich, AJ. Justice for me because I have to put up with him. Thank you, Coco and Carly. Big love, Janine. I always say your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Janie. I'm fucking terrible. I'm fucking terrible. I'm so sorry. The truth always comes out. Even, you know, if I've fucked up or I've done something, it comes out. I ain't exempt. Thank you, Keelan. But more stuff will probably come out, but I don't give a fuck. If you can compare it to some of the other fucking behaviour on TikTok, it's, you know, it's a fucking flower in the hand, really, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And just, I went on TikTok last night, darling. I fall asleep about 5 o'clock. Thank you, everybody. Sounds like that chair is going to break. Jessica, it's the bloody fly beads at the door. Yeah, it's the fly beads. Actually, let me clip them because they just tap, 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 tap up the door. Come on, you bitch. Tap now. That's better, isn't it, guys? Yes. Right, we've got 40k to go and then we'll get on with the FYP. Suze is asleep, guys. She's fast asleep and I don't want to wake her up because she'll be booting off when people walk down the street. So we just like to leave her asleep. Thank you, Hippie Gumbo and Tam. Right, I'm going to beg now. This is the begging minute, guys. If you can spare a heart me, we are number 7 on the popular, which is amazing because it's only took you 22 minutes to do that and you do that. Thank you very much. Big love, Shazzy. Thank you. So if you could spare a heart me, that would be amazing. I will be following some people back. Thank you very much. And also as well, if we get people that come in and, you know, drop a big gift, if we could MVP them in the chat and follow them back, that'd be amazing. So at the moment, my bestie, the Clout Chaser, Luke the Judge, is MVP. At the top, we have Keely Talks, Lexi, Only Crizzle, Coco, TJ, Shazilu, Karina. I'm just following some people back. Regan, Shell, Chris, Bex, Abby Rose, Stacey, Lyrical, Mishi, Danny Boy, Ace Gaming, Meme. Is it me, and Leah? Thank you, everybody, and everybody else that sent a little something. Never mind, justice for Luke, justice for me. I have to fucking put up with him every day. Big love, Shell and Coco. Thank you. So if we could do that, guys, just MVP the big gifters, and that'd be amazing. Got to give them something back, right? We love Luke. We do love Luke. Yes, we love everybody. Thank you, Jake and Marie, darling, and Jane. So yes, guys, let's go 5k, and then we will get on with the FYP show. I really have missed you, yesterday I was sat there, oh God, do I get live? Is she gonna come in and cause trouble? Then I thought, nah, best stay off. Thank you, Tam and Ollie B. Big up, guys. We're at the 200k. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Yes, we love that. Alexa, play the BBC News theme.
The US Vice President Kamala Harris has...
Alexa off. Always plays up for me. Alexa, play the BBC News theme. Why is it doing it? Alexa off. Thank you, Ollie B, Jen, and everybody else that's sending these. Thank you. Alexa, play the BBC News theme.
BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good morning and welcome to the Miss Red Show. Miss Red is back on top form. Yes, you better believe it. I just want to say something. If you're going to troll Miss Red and her friends, the truth will always come out in the end, and we don't need to sit and do anything about it, yes? Because what is done in the darkness always comes to light. But I promise you this, if there's any more of it continues, I'm going to expose your asses. Right, guys. Alexa off. Whew. It gets me every time, even though I know it's coming. So these are just my opinions, all right? It doesn't mean it's the truth. I have no moral compass over TikTok. I am not judge and jury like Luke, the judge. Yes, he's a judge. He's the only judge on TikTok. So please don't come for me for my opinions, all right? Leave it out, because I'm still going to have them whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? Yes. Well, what we're going to start with today? Don't even know.
She's not going to be shown on social media, guys. Not even a hand or foot or anything else now.
Oh, okay. So this was the first thing that come up on Big Love Rosie. So this was the first thing that come up on my iPad. I didn't even save it for some reason. I don't know why I never saved it, because it's quite a, So, no social media, no hands or no foots, said Sophie Rose. And look, guys, I know Sophie Rose, she gets a lot of hate, but she has just had a baby, do you know what I mean? And I do think she looks fantastic for just having a baby. And I've been a single mum, so I know what it's like. I just think I'm getting soft in my old age, basically. I think I do. I'm getting soft in my old age. Do you know what I mean? She does. She looks fantastic. Personally, myself, I do feel like I feel for Sophie Rose right now. I know lyrical, but you know what the thing is, darling, right? She knew what she was getting herself into. She knew what she was getting herself into, and it's happened. But the fact she's got a baby and she's on her own, I feel so bad for her, because how many of you have been in that situation? Do you know what I mean? Thank you for the love, everybody. Thank you. How many have been in that situation? And I do feel sorry for her where that's concerned, that she's on her own. And big up to all you single moms and single dads out there, and I mean that because you have a hard job and you do amazing as well with what life throws at you. I've raised all my children, all three of them, single-handedly, on and off over the years, you know what I mean? Yes, I've had a little bit of help, but I've still done it on my own. But anyway, so Sophie Rose, let's listen to what she's got to say. Do you know what? I've got to be honest, I don't like, we all fall in love and make a mistake, we do. Thank you, Chunky and Maz. Thank you. We've all made mistakes, haven't we, guys? But I don't like the way Deirdre's carrying on. He's putting out these public statements like he's fucking, I don't know, Brad Pitt or fucking the Prime Minister. You know what I mean? He's putting out all these public statements and it's weird. He's in his head, he's bigger than what he thinks he is. Like, you don't need to be making public statements. We don't care about you, Kent. All right? Yeah, we'll bun that one, bun him and throw him straight in the bin. Wouldn't we? Did you buy your, what was that? Did you buy your opera Camden Market? I don't know what that means, darling. Sorry. Let's bun Deirdre. Yes, we'll bun that one. But we like Sophie Rose at the minute around these ways. I don't care what anybody says. Leave her alone. She just had a baby.
On social media, guys. Not even a hand or a thought or anything else now. Thanks, guys. Thank you for making sure everyone gets to heart me as well. I appreciate you guys. I need to know she's not going to be shown on social media, guys. Not even a hand or a thought or anything else now. Thanks, guys. Thank you for making sure everyone gets to heart me as well. I appreciate you guys.
However, I will say this and I will keep it real. She shouldn't have come back to TikTok so soon. Thank you, Kate, darling. Thank you, and Amy. Yeah, she's come back to TikTok a little bit too soon. And the reason I say be kind to her is because when you have a baby, you know, some women suffer with postnatal depression. And I had that when I had Josh, because me and his dad had broke up when I gave birth and I was on my own. I had Katana. And I suffered with really bad postnatal depression. And it's a real thing, you know, and it was probably one of the worst times of my life. You know, I just had this baby and it should have been the happiest time. And I was just in the saddest place ever. Thank you, Keely, you know. Yeah, so yeah, and sending love to those women that have suffered with it as well. So I just don't want her to get too much trolling or hate because I don't want that for her, you know. She has done shitty things and, you know, situations have happened around them because of the gifting and everything else. But yeah, I just, you know, she's a mother and she's got a little baby. You know what I mean? It is hard, it's hard, yeah. Like I say, I'm softening up, I can't help it. Because I put myself, like, back to being that mother, you know, 2 days after giving birth. And, you know, I didn't want to be. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah. I would like to play this video because this is how I'm feeling right about now. I'm not going to lie. I've been liking these inspirational quotes that are going around at the minute. That Remy one will be her as well. Yes, we're going to talk about that Remy one. Don't like her. I think she's an absolute narcissist. And yeah, absolute narcissist, that one. So I'm just going to play this video and this is my thought process at the minute. We'll bun that one. We'll bun Remy and Deirdre.
I would rather be hated for who I truly am than to be adored for someone who I'm not. Love based on a lie is of no worth. I would rather be rejected for being my true self than to be embraced by the false side of me. People don't have to like me. And I won't change how I am to suit other people. What you see is what you get. I've done bad things and made plenty of poor decisions, but I'll always remain true to myself. Even though I don't like some of the things I've done, in that moment, it felt like the right thing to do. No matter who you're with or what new friends you make, never change yourself to suit them.
Do you know when you hear something and you amen to that, absolutely how I go. Do you know when you hear something and you're like, yes, that's me, that's how I feel, and it's very often something like that, you know, it gets me and I think, yes, but that's how I feel, guys. You know what you see on here with me, it's truly who I am, you know. I'm a gobshite, I'm a gossip, and I like to talk about TikTok situations, you know, I'm super invested. I've fucked up. I've done some silly things, which I wish I could take back, but I can't. But what you see with me is what you get. I don't come on here, I don't put on an act, and I've got a massive heart, and that's one thing that people can't take away from me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What's the page? It's called Inspire and Archive. Inspire and Archive. Yeah, I love that. Right, let's get in with the juicy. Right, we're gonna, okay, where is our misread? And, oh, I missed that. Where is our misread? Yeah, I'm authentically me. That's what I am. Love or hate me. I'm me. I don't come on here and put on an act, so you send me all your money. Okay, where is our misread and who is this? This is me, darling. This is me. Right. So I've been tagged a lot in this guy's video, and enough is enough. We need to speak about it, all right? So this guy's called Jesse King, so I'm constantly getting tagged in these videos. Big love, Lulu. Loves his job as mod. Yes, Lulu knows all about it. Thank you, Joe. So has anybody ever heard of Jesse King? This Jesse King one is a psychic. This guy is a psychic, so he speaks to speaks to spirits and everything else, all right? So yeah, he's a psychic. Some speculate a psycho. I don't know, because I don't know much about the guy, but I have been reading on this guy and I've been watching the videos because you're tagging me in them, and this is what we're going to do around here. And apparently he's got a reputation. I was just going to say this, Michelle, and again, I am just going off what I'm seeing, what people are tagging me in. Don't take my word for gospel, all right? So apparently he's been scamming people. Thank you for the subscriptions, big love. He's been scamming people. He charges £200 for a reading. He does private readings, all right? Thank you guys for the subs. And you have to add him on Facebook or something, okay? Now, for me, and if you have been scammed by this guy or you've had run-ins with this guy, jump in a box and tell me your story, all right? I want to know about it. I'm listening. My ears are open. Because I think these psychics that scam people, some are legit, some legitimately. Hello, Sally, darling. They're the real deal, but you do get some people like that James Button and other people that just chat a load of shit. So what I'm seeing here is this guy is on par, you know. So you have to add him on Facebook, from what I'm being told, before he gives you a reading. And the only reason I can think that would be is so he can get information. It would be the only logical explanation, right? Because if you go onto someone's Facebook, you know, people have gone onto my Facebook and dragged up shit from 13 years ago, because we've got TikTok detectives and everything. You can kind of pick up little things from people. That's all that makes sense to me. So I don't know about this Jesse King, but I have seen some videos. It sends a lot of bloody alarm bells, is what it says. Because what I don't get about these psychics, I was going to say psychos then, is the way they go around the houses. Like, if I'm coming back in the afterlife and I want to get in touch with somebody, I'm saying my name's Donna. That's what's it. You know, I'm being specific. And these psychics ain't. They're like, I'm picking up a woman. She seems to, do you get what I'm saying? Oh, Luke, stop it, darling. Luke, you've spoilt me enough this morning. Luke sent 20 subscriptions. Thank you, Luke. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? Big love, Luke. It's a cold reading, that's what it is. I'm picking up a man. He was related to you in some kind of way. He could have been a father figure or somebody that appears to have been watching out for you. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to know that. I want to know if you've picked up my dad, what his name is. I want specifics. Not I've picked up this, picked up that. You're chatting shit. So if you ever go to a psychic and they say, no, I'm picking up a woman figure, no, you picked up my auntie fucking Flo, and she used to like a drink of fucking Baileys of an evening. Like, I want to hear specifics. Do you know what I mean? Some get a visual, not an audio. I don't get this, Chloe. I don't get like how some people can get an audio and some get a visual. Because when these psychics are doing this, they're like, oh, she's got yeah, she looks to me, or she's got you know, they're picking up on how they look. I don't fucking understand the spiritual world, but I'm just going to put awareness about this guy out there because this is what people are asking me to do, and he looks a fake to me. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you get where I'm coming from. I'm not the best at explaining situations. Luke, piss off. You know a tiny red-haired woman who likes Chinese food. Luke, don't even try it with me this morning just because you're sending me loads of nice stuff. Bun you, Luke. So, Jessie laughing about how someone took their own life, and I don't get this. Because if you're a spiritualist, and don't laugh at him, guys, it encourages him. It encourages this clout chaser right here, #1 gifter. I don't understand why you would laugh, you know? Yeah, so he's laughing about someone explaining how a loved one had passed away. So I'll just play it now.
Entity themselves, they connect your energy, I connect your energy, you'll connect to their energy, and we create a circle of energy where I can interpret the cards in a way that what's the word I'm looking for here? That the cards read your energy to determine what's coming for you next. I can read those cards using my energy. How do spirits travel with different loved ones? How do spirits travel to be with different loved ones? With their legs mainly. You know, just walking, jumping in a car with people, any trance, jumping on a bus. They're walking amongst us to do whatever the fuck they want to do. The difference is they don't have to pay, or they have to wait for a lift, or they walk, or if it's really far away, they use things like energy pathways, ley lines, in that sense. Okay, my brother took his life with helium inhalation. Would that have been painful? I'm sorry, darling, but helium inhalation.
Look, so do you see the smirk? So someone's just like wrote in his, yes, apparently Ted Bundy was hot as well, but you know what I mean? We know about the Ted Bundy one. I'm not saying this guy's Ted Bundy, but what I'm saying is looks is nothing. You can still be gorgeous and be a psychopath, do you know what I mean? I mean, look at me. Do you know what I'm saying? Leave the looks out of it, concentrate on the behaviour. Ollie, you wouldn't. So anyway, so someone in the comments has just said they died from, thank you for the love, Instagram, they died from helium installation, which to me, do you know them, the balloons that the kids do? Thank you, Instagram, thank you, darling. Trigger warning, we're going to talk about illegal substances. I don't want to get slagged off somewhere or trigger you, do you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm guessing it's the whips or the balloons, you know what I mean, that the kids are doing. And I've known, unfortunately, tragically, some youngsters that have passed from doing this. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, go to work. I'm at work. Thank you very much. This is my job. Entertaining the nation at 10 o'clock in the morning. And you are blocked. You can piss off. Yes. It makes me laugh, these people, right, that say get a job, go to work. Hang on a minute, you're fucking watching me, are you at work? Do you know what I mean? Don't question me. I've paid enough towards tax and still continue to do so. Thank you very much. Whips is not... Anyway, he's laughing at a situation and it's not very sensitive.
He took his life.
Big up to the workers, by the way.
Of helium. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Medical explanation, I think. What have I missed there? Do you really have different... Oh, fuck off. Yeah. doing balloons pop your lungs. I'm not laughing. I wasn't laughing even slightly. I just, it's not even funny. It's not funny. Someone's lost their brother. That's not funny whatsoever. I'm definitely not laughing. I just pictured.
Guys, can I just do a quick poll, please? Who thinks he's laughing and who thinks he thinks that it's funny? Happy face, yes, he's definitely laughing and smirking and holding back the laughter. Sad face, no, there's not a smile in sight. We've got nearly 4,000 people, guys. Please vote. Because it looks like a laugh and a smirk to me. Yes. You've got somebody in the chat that is, you know, grieving. Nothing funny about it. Exactly that. Definitely laughing. Let's crack on watching the... well, there's a lot I could call this one at the minute because I'm not happy with what I'm seeing.
Someone with a very high voice, that's all. And it filled my mind with a funny thought, but I'm not laughing. Someone's lost their brother, I've lost my sister. I know how painful that fucking is, but I've never heard of anyone dying of helium inhalation before. Like, I've just never heard of that, that's all. I used to live near ley lines. My house was so haunted growing up. Well, that ley line's pretty much everywhere, isn't there? So yeah. Let's have a look. There wasn't a funny voice. There was no voice at all. I just never heard of it. I've just never heard of that at all. That's just a different way to go, isn't it? Like,
You're still laughing, I know he is.
Butterfly, I just want to get very clear. I've lost my sister, so I can only explain. I can only sympathise with how hard that situation is. I am so sorry, but I'm so sorry. I just can't help but thinking about someone dying with a high voice. I just can't think. It just sounds a bit funny, but obviously I know it isn't. But I can imagine that the reality of the situation would be very, very different to what actually happened, you know, in that sense. So, but I will definitely be Googling helium in suffocation or whatever you said. I think that's fucking horrible. Absolutely horrible. I'm so sorry. When you passed, your loved one's welcome spirit back with them. Yeah, so they will be...
Do you see what I mean about the guy? Like, I'm sorry, but that's red flags for me. I don't know about any one of you. Someone just said, let's do a poll to see if he thinks he's roiling or not. We're not doing polls, Lucy Pocket, whether he wants to be roiling or not. Thank you, Sarah and Stephen. But joking aside, like, genuinely, that person that was in that comment, and you know, the people that are grieving are so desperate to hear from loved ones, and they hang on every single word. And the fact that somebody's gone into them comments, wrote how their loved ones passed, and this guy is just sat there laughing. It's absolutely, it literally turned I'm not gonna lie, guys, it turned my stomach when I watched it. I thought, what a bastard. Do you know what I mean? Some of the stuff he said as well, he said other things. He said a few questionable things, guys, which is pretty sick, to be honest. And this is, if you want to know more about this guy, this is on Jesse_King_is_. _A_scammer. All right, I know there's a lot of underscores there. So this is Jesse_King_ is a _scammer. All right, so many underscores, I don't understand. But yeah, everything that you need to know is on that page, and big up the page that's spreading awareness, because I think what we're looking at here is a con man. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Pauline, darling. If we do have any victims of this man, whether he's taken your money and you haven't got a reading, let me know. If this guy's took your money and you've not got a reading because you haven't added him on Facebook, you come in here and let us know. You speak all right? Yes, that's what we'll do. Because psychics don't need to be adding you on fucking Facebook to speak to your loved ones. That was me misread. He was laughing at. Is it Butterfly? Was it really you? Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry about that. Oh, guys, can we spam some love arts? Yeah, you know what you're doing. Thank you everybody for being so kind. I really hope that this isn't affecting you, the fact that I'm playing this, but I'm just trying to get out there. You know, people are tagging me left, right and centre. It's Rambo. Rambo's doing like a chihuahua piggy thing. But yeah, people want me to speak about it, you see, but I'm sending you so much love and you didn't deserve to be laughed at. So that's Jessie King, guys. So let's move on. Court assassin has been arrested. I'm not trumping, guys. Is Miss J hiding in your kitchen, or was that Susie? I am not letting anything out of the nether regions. Thank you very much. The irritable bowel is fine. It's Susie's there. She's on a bed, and Rambo's there. He's doing like a backward sneeze thing. Rambo, get out, because you're putting me on blast in front of the nation. Keep your piggy sounds to yourself, Cloud Chaser. Thank you, Sammy G. So we're going to be... I know. So we're going to be talking about court assassin getting arrested. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Right, I'm back in the room. To whoever just sent me the WhatsApp, it won't let me read it because my storage is full, so I've got to delete some storage before I can read it. Right, where are we? So, court assassin gets arrested. Does anybody know why she got arrested? Why did she get arrested for malicious communications or something like that? Rambo, out, come on. Guys, stop laughing because you're putting me off. I'll just play a little bit of the video.
Right, so just turn that off.
There you go, guys, that's all we got. However, she did do another video, but it's so long. This is on TikTok.toxicity.
Police station after 14 hours. Hold on, let me just mirror this because I've just literally got out of the police station after 14 hours. Why is it doing this? Why is the camera...
Guys, can I be honest? I don't really want to play it because she bores the fucking life out of me. And they should lock her up and throw away the key after her behaviour. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to sit here and play a 2-minute video of her. Do you know what I mean? Are you going to allow this? Police have kept her phone and on bail and can't talk about her ex. Oh, yeah, I don't care. They should have just arrested her, locked her up and throw away the key after the way she spoke to Louis and the comments she made to Tommy. I'm glad they took all her phones. I hope she never gets them back. We just don't care this morning, do we? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I hope you go to court. I hope you get a massive fine or you get time in the jails. We'll bun you around these ways, CA. That's what we're doing. Court assassin, bunning you. Yeah, sorry I'm not playing it. Can't be arsed. No, babe. Because it's my show and I can. Right, where are we going next? Court assassin's been bunned off. Right, I will trigger... Oh, okay, let's play DG. Let's play a video with DG. DG says TikTok is now just FYP news. And say CLA is right and plays her. So we'll listen to what DG's got to say.
Right. When was the last time you come out of a live? Right. When was the last time you come out of a live in the morning and thought, oh, fucking hell, I had a good laugh there. I had a good laugh. That was funny as fuck. That was belter, that. Really funny. Made me feel good for the day. Made me feel belter. Be like, oh, I'm going to get my shit done. I'm going to have a like, just have a laugh. Or even felt good coming out of a live. I tell you why. Because this fucking app, right, is FYP News. FYP News, right? That's all this is. And I'll tell you why this is. This is for talentless wankers who can't get a platform through their own personality, right? You can't get a platform for your own personality, so what you have to do is you have to talk about people who have got a personality and try and out them, try and expose them, try and out them, try and do this. Do you know why? Because if you talk about them, it brings in views, right? And what you're trying to do is you're trying to turn their support against them to then support you. Not because you feel like you're doing a good thing, not because you feel like you're doing something good and you feel like these need exposing, hey, thank you, Lucy. Because these need exposing, because these need things.
Right, let me pause DG. Who thinks DG's right that the app's just, sorry Cockapoo, I do apologise, I slipped that one by you. Yes, it will never happen again, Cockapoo. Anyway, guys, let's do a poll. Who agrees with the DG one? There's too many FYP shows. There's too many lives being fired up. TikTok has changed massively. So, okay, we're just going to do a quick poll. Happy face, yes. DG is right. Sad face, no. We love the FYP shows. We love the fact that people are more vocal in boxes. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, I've got to be honest, guys, you know what I mean? I do agree with him only to a little extent. There are a hell of a lot of FYP shows coming up now. Do you know what I mean? there are a lot of FYP shows. It's not special anymore. Do you know what I mean? I know he did one himself, but I know what DG's like. He would have got bored with it. He would have found it really fucking boring. Do you know what I mean? But he did one himself. He tried it himself, but obviously it wasn't for him because people love it. Oh, okay. 857 of you said that there's too many FYP shows. You agree with DG, there's too many. But yeah, guys, but you have got your favourite ones still, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? There are far too many FYP shows. But like I say, I love, and I'm not saying this to kiss anybody's arse, I love, you know, individually what, you know, the main FYP shows. So you got me, Luke, Zach, you know, you got, who else have you got? Miss Remy, do you know what I mean? You got the main ones where, you know, where you find Angie. How could I miss her? How could I bloody miss that one? Tyrone's more of, I wouldn't say, would you say Tyrone's is an FYP show? How can I miss Tyrone as well? Tyrone reacts, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? Tyrone reacts. But yeah, you know, you've got, there are hell a lot of these FYP shows, and it's just taking, you know, this, Karmic has as well, the speciality out of, what did Cockapoo just say? Cockapoo, no, sorry, weren't you Cockapoo? I only watch yours and Angie's. That's what I'm saying. You have got the people that you like, the people that you don't like, do you know what I mean? And you've got your, whatever. But DG, you did your own FYP show. And I know I'm the best, guys. I'm the queen of the FYP, yes. Right, let's carry on with DJ.
It's because you're jealous at the fact that a big creator makes money because they've got a personality, and because they make people laugh, and because they do this and because they do that. And then because you wouldn't get views without talking about us, or without talking about CLA, without talking about me, without talking about anybody else. Lucy, thank you very much, honestly. And exactly, I've said this before, but listen, exactly what CLA says, and it is true, to be honest. CLA is very big on this app. and always has been, and always entertains you. As much as you say you hate the woman or whatever, or you say, oh, she makes you laugh, and she's one of them watches where you're like, fucking hell, but she makes you laugh. And the same with, that's why she has a platform. But listen, this is what she said as well.
All these people that do FYP news, you've destroyed this app through your gossiping, through this, and all the real create. This app used to be amazing.
So, did you just hear what CLA just said? She said that we have destroyed the app with our gossiping. We have destroyed the app. Right, and I just want to say this. We ain't destroyed the app. It's problematic creators that have destroyed the app. Let's hear what Luke's got to say.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I didn't like what DG said, and I'm going to say it on your stage because you've got more people and shit like that, right? Because the fact is that he's backing CLA up. Do we not think that what ruined the app was people being transphobic, people being racist, people being homophobic, people shouting in the street, people wasting emergency services to get views online, people getting drunk online, and streaming and shouting? Is that not what ruined the app? Battling. Do you want me and you to just sit there? I'll tell you what we'll do next week, Miss Red. We'll do what Remy does. We'll do what Sophie does. We'll do what Diadru does. We'll come online and we'll just battle all day. We'll battle till 10 o'clock at night. We'll just take everybody's money and just battle. So, in a sense, is there too many FYP shows? Yes, DG, you've got a point. You're 100% right. It gets a bit boring. I even get bored of my own sometimes, right? But sitting there agreeing with CLA on the fact of someone that's been transphobic, homophobic, racist, said the worst thing. Did people not ruin this app like Court Assassin when they tried to be Evil Queen, when they tried to be nasty, took the piss out of disabilities? People come on this app now to get a reaction, to get their numbers, to get their views in. So did that not ruin the app, or was it the fact that FYP shows ruined the app?
And that's exactly what I was going to say, Luke. And me and Luke obviously haven't spoke because nobody knew what I'm going to play. Nobody knows what videos I'm going to play, or I don't know what Luke's going to play. But we haven't ruined TikTok. Creators' actions is what is ruining TikTok. All we do is report or have our opinion on what these creators do.
You can 100% disagree with me. I like DG. Thought last year, one of the best content creators. And do you know what about DG? There is a bit of bitterness, and I feel sorry for him a little bit because of recent events. Like, he hasn't been getting the numbers. He goes on holiday. He gives us good content. We all love watching it. And you know, he tried to do his FYP show. Okay, it's not easy to do an FYP show, and people think it's easy to just fire up a screen and just talk to 2,000 people, 4,000 people. It's not easy. But to sit there and agree with CLA when she's done and said the worst and turns on everybody that tries to help her. So the thing for me is, I've just said what I've got to say. What ruined the app was when people try and imitate other creators, come on to be nasty, to get views. It's one of those things. Look at Court Assassin after what she said to King Louis. I don't want to bring her up. She had 4,000 people in her room. It just proves that, is that not what ruined the app? Hello, DG.
Morning. Hang on one sec, let me back out.
No one said DG doesn't get views, but to sit there and say FYP ruined TikTok, for me, I don't agree, and it's my opinion. What ruined TikTok was problematic creators saying the most vile things to get views in. That's it.
Yeah. And guys, this is no hate on DG. For me personally, and I will stand by it, he's one of the best male content creators on TikTok. For those saying he's fell off, it happens to every creator. Numbers drop and then they go back up. It's a cycle of TikTok, all right? We're just disagreeing with the fact that we feel that FYP shows haven't destroyed TikTok. It's problematic creators. Hi, Dan.
Hiya.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, you. What are you laughing at?
Oh, it's brilliant. Nah, hey, Luke,
You're such a
Hang on one sec, yeah. Luke just saying there, agreeing with CLA and other stuff she said. No, I agreed on what she said there. That doesn't mean I agree with what she does.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say you agreed with everything she said. I said agreeing with her that we're the ones that destroyed the app when she said and done the most. She said and done the most, wasting police time, wasting emergency services time, going out and screaming roots in people's face, starting fake arguments to get the views in. Has that not destroyed TikTok? Because everybody now that wants to become, as she puts it, TikTok famous, fires up a live, starts shouting and screaming, having arguments, having rows, say being transphobic, being homophobic, being racist. Is that not what's ruined the app?
I don't watch her enough to know exactly what she's done, but I say I agreed with her what I said on that. All I'm saying is, anyone who said, right, listen, you've got to admit right now in the chat, anyone who's saying fell off, right?
You haven't fell off.
No. Here's a fact for you now. You never fell on. And when you say I fell off, I don't go live on TikTok at night or anything. I've just come live this morning. I had 1,500 people watching me make fucking bacon and egg. I made dailies within an hour. I'm now on Twitch. See, the thing is, I don't need to. This app is boring and beggy as fuck.
DG, do you not think trolls ruined it as well, making fake accounts and shit like that? Do you not think that trolls and exposure pages and stuff like that ruined the app?
Yeah. See, as I say, for me, I've took this break and gone over to Twitch to do what I want over here and smash a different platform, which I'm currently doing. Thanks to everyone who's over there supporting me over there. But my thing is I'm taking a break while I'm waiting for my content to come. And then once that comes, I'm going to start bashing out videos and I'm going to start getting back up where I will be and start bringing back the laughs and stuff like that. So anyone who says falling off,
but you're listening again, you're listening to troll comments saying you fell off.
No, that's what I mean. I don't listen to them.
You haven't fell off. You know what I mean?
I know I haven't. Yeah. That's what I mean. I can fire up a live and minimum get 700 people in. How's that falling off, mate? If I'm falling off, I'd be sat there with 100 people or 50 people. If I've fallen off, I think falling off is under 100 people. So I don't. For me, I've taken the time to realise what I wanted out of it. I could sit there and continue doing what I want, continue doing what. It's not arrogance. It's fact. I could continue going on TikTok and going, we're pushing dailies every day. As soon as I went to dailies, I didn't like it. I come off. I went over to Twitch. I did something else. I did something where I wanted to enjoy what I was doing. I didn't enjoy TikTok and I didn't enjoy what it was becoming. So I moved from there to Twitch and just did my morning lives to say hello to my people and obviously people who have subscribed and stuff and whatever. And then, and as I say, when I'll come back to TikTok when my content comes and I start providing what I came here to do, not because I wanted to, not where I got lost in it, just sitting there battling. So I understand, battling's boring as fuck when you sit there all the time. I mean, people battle, but what I said this morning is, like, I just come on this morning. I think I had 2 battles. I was on for an hour and a half, maybe, something like that. You know, people come on now and they come on and they just, as soon as they start the live up, they just battle. They're not interested in the people, not interested in anything. They come on, I made my bacon putty for an hour, didn't even battle and just sat there chatting. I had 2 battles with someone. So, and that was it. I come over to Twitch, right? And the fact of the matter is, if I was that asked about battling and stuff like that, I would not have moved to Twitch, would I? Because Twitch, you do not, you can't battle. I do my IRLs, I do my gaming, I do whatever else, and it's so much better over here because you've not got any of these little weasels in your chat. Can
I ask you a question? And obviously, I know you're going to be honest. Do you think that me and Luke are part of a problem on TikTok with our FYP shows? Be honest.
I think what it is the whole lot is, so TikTok is box battles and debate lives and exposure lives, and I just think the whole thing I think the whole thing on this app is, right, you wake up in the morning, at say 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, from 8 o'clock onwards, you tell me where any of you people who are watching come out feeling like like you've had a laugh, like you've had a giggle or whatever. It's all depressing as fuck. So I do believe that it's, you started it. I think 1 is enough, to be all honest. I don't think you need fucking, I did it for a few days because I was thinking, well, if you can't beat them, join them. I got fucking bored as fuck. It was shit.
I did say, DG, because I said you've done FYP, but I know, and we haven't spoken, for a while, but I know that you got bored with it. It's not for some people.
It's depressing. Like,
can I just ask the chat though, guys, who genuinely, when you come in here and watch me in the morning and you watch Luke, right, because personally myself, I think Luke's content is amazing, I do nothing but laugh, who has a good time in these FYP rooms? Be honest in the comments. Go on, DJ, carry on.
Yeah, for me personally, it's not for me. I come out sometimes with a fucking brain fart, and I just think, fucking hell. Like, I think it's for people who like watching the loose women in the morning type of thing, like, you know, like gossip and like drama and stuff like that. But for me, I don't want to fucking. I didn't come on TikTok to do that, and I did get lost in myself through just battling and becoming a fucking another gamer chair fucking turd. So as I say, now I've come over to Twitch, I'm a bit more. I've remembered what I came here to do, and which I'm going to start creating content again and being what I came here to do. So as I say, I was just stating a fact this morning. So that's all. Well, not a fact. You know, some people like certain stuff. That's why they watch. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, for me, I do think no one bothers creating content on here anymore. Hence why I stopped. Because I'll tell you why I stopped. Because I sit there, go out all day, create content, do whatever, try and make people laugh, and then you'll get someone who's sat there in a gamer chair doing fuck all, just battling all day, and you think, hang on, like, do you know what I mean? You see from the other side, you think, this is where it goes wrong. I could go out all day and not battle once and entertain thousands of people, and you get people who would just sit there battling all day, and you think, well, they're higher up the rankings, they're do whatever, which, you know, I got caught up in that, and I'm not going to be doing that, so...
I agree. I agree, and obviously you've earned for me personally, your content speaks for itself. We use our way sometimes, but I can't wait to see what you're going to bring back to TikTok. I will disagree that you know, with you, that I don't believe the FYP shows are destroying TikTok. And like, so many people come in here, it can be a good life, bad life, going loops, it's a laugh sometimes, you know, things can get a bit serious, but I would say a lot more people have been affected by what CLA has said and done lately, watching her lives, than whatever's been said in ours.
Miss Red, you can't just blame CLA though.
I'm not blaming CLA, I'm just using it as an example.
There's a lot of other creators that have said and done as bad or worse than her. So it's not just CLA, it's problematic creators. And you know what? I don't give a shit what people think. I like entertaining the 2K that I get in my room a day. If you don't like me, don't come in the room. I like entertaining them. I love watching DG's content. He knows that. I've said that plenty of times. He needs to bring it back. We need more holiday content. But, you know, I'm just here to entertain the people that want to come in my room. If you don't want to come in my room, jog on. That's it.
Yeah.
No, that's it. That's, as I say, it's up to the people what they want to do with their platform. At the end of the day, it's not for anyone else to fucking say or whatever. But yeah, I don't enjoy it like I used to, and I don't think TikTok's the same. And anyone who says, "Oh yeah, it's better than it used to be" or anything like that, that's bullshit. There used to be people on here who would try and create content, who would try and entertain, who would try and do stuff, but no one's arsed now. And TikTok is, listen, for anyone who says it isn't as well, you know, manipulation, right? TikTok try and teach you how to manipulate. TikTok managers try to teach you how to manipulate. My manager tries to get me to do stuff, and I was like, no, so hence why I've been demanaged. I said, I don't want a manager. I said, you're trying to make me do stuff I don't want to do, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. TikTok try to get you to manipulate your people and manipulate it, and hence why I've sort of took a step back, because the more it's got is the worse. Well, it's got worse and worse, if you ask me. So, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
They do, guys. They do TikTok brief and school you on how to get more money from the community. I didn't see it right with me either, DG, to be honest, and I've brought it up many times on TikTok. You know, it's true. People know it.
It's but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna drop down because I'm sat here fucking with my chat, just chilling.
Okay then. Thanks for joining, DJ. Thank you.
Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.
Felicia.
So again, guys, I'm not specifically targeting CLA. It's only because CLA was mentioned in DG's clip. Okay, I feel like it's not us FYP shows that are destroying TikTok. It is problematic creators with what Luke just said, with the racism, and everything else. You know, homophobia, transphobia, and that's what's destroying TikTok. You know, not people who are watching us have an opinion or being involved in the chat. I think sometimes a lot of the bigger creators probably have a problem with the FYP shows because we take all the numbers. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what also changed TikTok, Red? The fact that the dailies and the weeklies, you know, people rallying up their teams to go against another team to get higher, the manipulation, like I was just thinking, I'm not going to mention names, but I was just thinking of a situation there where people rallied up their teams to go against each other. So this creator hates this creator, so that team hates that team. Let's get the most money to get up the board. Let's get the most money. I don't like this creator. Let's go. We've got to get past this creator. And that's what fucked it, and that's what ruined it. Because people were looking for arguments and people were looking for drama to get their money. Yeah, let's do this as a team, guys. Let's get past them as a team. You're the only fucker spending the money at the end of it. So how are we doing it as a fucking team? Yeah. You fuckers are the only ones spending the money. Anyway, I'm going to go. One of my horses is calling me. And get rid of that emoji with me as well, looking like a 60s porn star. Bye.
No, I won't. The emoji is staying, guys. Yes, the emoji is staying. Spam the emoji, guys. Yes, but thank you, DG and Luke, for joining. TikTok, it is a money machine. And again, this isn't me, like, you know, just specifically talking about CLA. It's about many creators. You know, probably at times I've been problematic myself. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think that what we do here is destroying TikTok myself personally. I think it's getting you involved. And, you know, you get a chance to join in the boxes. You have your opinions. I think it's good. I will agree that there are too many FYP shows, but, you know, it gives people more places to go, I suppose. You know what I mean? Thank you, Laura. But when we open the boxes, guys, we'll jump in the box and you tell me what you think. Do you agree with DG? Do you agree with me and Luke? Have your opinion on it? Yes. Quality over quantity, absolutely. That's what we're about around these ways. Right, I'm not going to let anybody in the box yet, guys. I'm going to wait until I finish my news and then we'll get everybody in the boxes. We let DG in because obviously the video was about him and Luke is an FYP host, so he had his opinion too on it and what he said I was going to say anyway. He just got to it before me. So let's carry on playing DG and see hello.
Toby's jealous in money and talking about us all and hating on us because we was making money and we was doing this, talking about me every day just to get a bit of clout and a bit of gifts, darling. I pay your wages. No, I mean, always no, I pay your wages. You all talk about me, you make money off my name, sweetheart. If I'm not on here, you ain't got fuck all to talk about because no one's interested in anyone else. It's all about me. And people think they can take me out because they're going to be more successful. If you was going to be more successful, you'll be more successful now. You don't need to take me out because if you're going to be more successful, you'll have a bigger and badder army. And you don't. So unfortunately, it's not going to happen, is it? You know, and that's just how it is. So, you know, that whole jealousy and wanting to take someone out because I'll take that person out and then I'll be the big one on the app again. How ridiculous is that, man? It's fucking weird, man. I'm not into none of that. I'll tell you what, know what time it is. I've never doxed no one. I've never fucking said...
And that's exactly it. She said exactly the same. I said this. I've said this for weeks. I've said... It's literally just full of FYP newsers, which is people, right? Think about, you know, when you say, oh, great content, this is great content, really enjoyed this FYP show, you're forgetting, yeah, where the source of that content has come from. That ain't content. Some dickhead sat there in a fucking gamer chair watching what we're doing, or watching what she's doing, or watching what fucking everyone else is doing. That's some talentless fucking knobhead sat there because they can't entertain it themselves. So.
Right, okay, so the end of that video, we heard what was said. CLA then went on to say, and also DG, without their content, you know, we'd have nothing to talk about, I agree. I will say that. Without people's content, I would have nothing to talk about at 10 o'clock in the morning, all right? Just like many people that do FYP shows would have nothing to talk about. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting that content out there for me to talk about. But However, only certain FYP shows make it as popular as, what some of us do because of personality, I believe personally, I'm just talking about myself, that my character is what you watch me. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, you'd just be watching other shows. You get what I'm saying? And if I wanted to, I could come on and I could hold a live. I've done it before without doing FYP. So I believe I'm a creator, not a creator, but I'm a TikTok person in my own right, Yes, that's what that. Thank you, Prince, darling. That's just what I believe, It's not you got on at the right time. It's all about timing. Yeah, so obviously Tyrone did his actions, but I kind of bought this concept of the FYP. Tyrone's is something completely different. This is what I brought to TikTok, and I think it's brilliant. Sometimes I've handled it wrong, and I have used my platform as a weapon, but it's still something that I've brought uniquely to TikTok, and everyone's doing it. Would you still do this without gifts, money? Nobody would. Just Nando, I think that was your name. Nobody would. Obviously, if I weren't getting gifted and I weren't getting subbed, I weren't making any money on TikTok. Susie's snoring, guys. I wouldn't be able to do this. I'd have to, or I would have a normal job. So the answer there is no. Nobody would come on TikTok and put anything into TikTok if there wasn't something to gain. And exactly, I'll say that honestly. Do you know what I mean? Big up Susie. She's cloud chasing. Yeah, so there we go, guys. Nobody fires up alive and doesn't want a gift. Okay? And that's the truth. Right, where are we going to go next? Oh, guys. So, my mouth's so dry today. So, guys, moving on, I will put a trigger warning up to, satisfy other people's whinges about me that there's not enough trigger warnings. Morning, EQ Minx. We're going to be speaking about Alphabar now, guys, okay? So, trigger warning, all right? Where are we? Just got to find the right video. Alphabar claims she's funny and that her personal hygiene is down to mental health. All right, so we're going to play this. You can spam the Alphabar emoji if you are a sub as well.
Women don't act like that. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so you're saying that every single woman drag queen isn't a woman then? So you say biological women who are drag queens aren't women then? Because this is what drag queens sometimes do. Okay, so this is what I think people are saying, right? They want me to be the most perfect woman, calm, acting woman there is. Honey, fuck you. I'm not going to follow your agenda. I would rather be funny, quirky, and a queen than be a boring hygiene. Biological woman, I want you to twerk. How many of you struggle with your hygiene? I actually genuinely want people to admit this. I know real life women who struggle with their hygiene, cleaning their teeth. Does that not make me less of a woman? Huh? Excuse me? She's saying hygiene. I'm sorry, no, that just falls down to mental health, not gender. You're a weirdo if you say that, to be honest. No, that makes what you want as a perfect woman. Right.
So, can I just say something there, right, guys? So, Alphabar is basically saying that, thank you, Stacey, darling, that her personal hygiene is down to mental health. No, it's because you're a lazy bitch and you're soapy and you've got a phobia of water. You've told us you've got a phobia of water. So what is it? Is it your mental health or is it a phobia of water? Is it your skin condition? Thank you, everybody, for the love. Do you know what I mean? Yes, granted, some people that have mental health conditions do struggle. I've spoken about mine before, when I went through my breakdown, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I went without a shower for nearly 2 weeks because I couldn't get out of bed. Do you know what I mean? So there is that aspect of mental health where you you don't care anymore, all right? But with the Alphabar one, it's purely down to laziness. We're not having this mental health excuse, Alphabar, you know, because we've had the water, you're scared of water, we've had it's your skin condition, and now it's your mental health. Do you know what I mean? Someone just said, does slime have some kind of water in it? I wouldn't know, darling. I've never covered myself in the slime. Do you know what I mean? But with her, and I'll say it and I don't care, it's just down to laziness, dirtiness, soapiness, and yeah. It's a soap phobia, basically.
We're not perfect. None of us are. We are human beings. I will not be a perfect woman, babe. Sorry, no. You want me to be a film woman. That's what you want me to be. You want me to be like a clueless film woman. You want me to be a perfect Barbie woman.
No, people don't want you to be a perfect Barbie woman. I don't know what she meant by movie woman. People just want to see a little bit of progress, a little bit of transitioning. Do you know what I mean? Not you know, stood there in a dress with yellow nail varnish on and screaming from the rooftops that you're a woman and you've earned the right to be a woman. People just want to see a little bit of progress, you know? And people... Oh, Chelsea but what you're saying, leave her alone. You've done the most to her. Have I ever kicked Alphabar out of my house? No. You've had the most to say about Alphabar, so you can piss off out the chats. No one's treated Alphabar as bad as you, darling, for your views and your clouts.
Women don't act like that. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so you're saying that every single...
So there you go again. No, do you know what I mean though? Leave her alone. Like you've done and said the worst to her. You've been homophobic to her, degraded her, kicked her out your flat, talked about the scabies, the fleas. You know, your whole content at times for weeks has been Alphabar. You know? So no, I won't stop talking about her. I will talk about whoever I want to talk about. Yeah, remember the bed bugs? Come in here, pretend you care. I will tell her. Right, where are we going to go now? What are we going to move on to next? Oh. So guys, I'm going to talk about Cheyan. We're going to talk about Cheyan now, guys. So, Shy says, what did they say? Shy says she's talking to a married man. Oh, thank you guys for the love.
Okay, basically, there's this guy, he's married, and he has kids. And I really like him.
No, because this right here, this.
I think it's the thrill I like of him cheating.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? I just get your ass on, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
What the fuck? Like. No, I don't. No, I do not know what you mean. What? No.
But then I know it's not a good situation. But it's like... I can't explain it.
I can't explain it. I can. You put the D in desperado and the P in prosy.
Oh.
For you to come on this app and brag about being a married man lover and getting getting a thrill out of ruining another woman's life and breaking up a little family is sickly and beastly and disgusting. Do you know what makes you a woman is your decorum, your self-worth, your self-respect, your dignity, your pride, and your morals. All of the things that I've just mentioned, you have none of, not even the bare minimum. And to come on this platform with the audience that you've got and brag about the filthiest, disgustingest things that you have is nothing at all to be proud of. And if anything, is exactly what's wrong with this generation. I have never in my full life known or laid my two eyes on a prouder Louvney. You have got to be the proudest Louvney I think I've ever come across. And let me tell you, that is nothing at all to be proud of.
Oh, thanks.
I can't explain the feeling. Like,
shameful.
So, guys, there is a bit more to the video. That's on J.11.11 Blue Butterfly. I love this girl. Yes, say it louder. Nobody should be messing with married men or married women. Do you know what I mean? Oh, thank you, everybody. You got me to popular #1. Thank you so much. Well, Luke, thank you. Yeah, leave married people alone, darling. I can't even believe that she's come to TikTok and said that. Thank you, Shallon Laura. I love this Jade. She needs a medal. Men, women, leave people that are in relationships and people that are married alone. It shouldn't happen. No respect or morals. Absolutely. It does take two to tango. It absolutely does. You get out, you. Out. Yeah, I like that, Jade. Right, what's this one say? This is Ems. I seen Ems bitching about me the other day. Thank you, Regan and Louise and Queen. Thank you. I seen Ems bitching about me the other day again. So, do you know I had to change my name to Alphabaras' sister? And Dave changed it. Pearl changed it. Did Angie change it? Dave went round and created a family of Alphabaras. And Ems said it was disgusting that we changed our names to the Alphabaras. It's a laugh. It's a joke. It's banter. Didn't hurt anybody apart from me and my ego. Do you know what I mean? It was funny, wasn't it? It was really funny. She's such a Karen. It is a bit strange. What's strange about it? It was hilarious. It's called banter, isn't it, guys? Ems is a Karen. I'm sorry. Guys, let's do a quick poll. Who thinks Ems is a Karen? Happy face, yes, she's a Karen. Sad face, no, she's right. Leave Alphabaras alone. I couldn't believe it when I watched it. I thought, oh, please, come on now. It was a bloody joke. Thank you, guys. Thank you for seeing my way of thinking. I thought, you can't be serious, darling. You really can't. Any excuse to have a moan or a dig. Do you know what I mean? I ain't going to play the video, though, because it's just silly. Right, where are we going to go next? What have I got? I'm going to play one more video and we'll open the boxes, guys. Suze. These dogs are doing me dirty this morning, ain't they? We've got one snoring, one snouting like a pig. I'm just seeing what I can play next. I've got quite a few here. I ain't got time to play everything. Bear with me. Oh, okay. Please turn up at M's flat again. So the police, the police turn up at M's flat, and I've said it so many times. People need to stop ringing the police. It's a waste of emergency services. Same with what CLA is going through. Whether you love or hate a creator, afternoon, darling, well, morning. Don't waste emergency services time, guys. Why are people spamming Alfie? Like, who the fuck's Alfie? Can someone explain who Alfie is, please? Yeah, so please turn up at M's flat again. But do you know what made me laugh about this video? Is when the police come, she moved the camera. Pearl's friend. I don't know anything about Alfie, guys.
What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, I'm fine. It's a rush call. A check of box that went to the property. I don't want you coming to my property. You've done that many times before. Go on, fine. I don't know what people have been telling me, but I'm fine.
See, look. Do you see how she has to move the phone so that it gets a view of the door? Every opportunity she can get a bit of content from. Very calculated. Yeah, CLA moves the camera as well. Personally, myself, I'd turn the camera off because I'd be fucking embarrassed.
My whole property is recorded and it'll be posted on the fucking internet. What's wrong? I'm fine. You're not there. This is just my passport that you're on. Yeah, no, it's fine. There you go. How long do you want the passport? No. Because I'm going to remake it. You need to leave it. What do you mean? Thank you. Bye.
So rude.
There you go. How much did that cost? How much did that cost? How much did that cost? Thank you very much. How rude. I don't want people into my property. I'm sick of people doing this. Yeah, it's fucking rude. I know, the gabbling. I understand I shouldn't be so horrible towards them.
But I understand her frustration and CLA's frustration. CLA's not rude to the police when they turn up there, are they? I understand how frustrating it is, the fact that the police are at the property, you know, every other fucking day, do you know what I mean? But there's a way of treating people, a way of speaking to people. This is the problem, you know? I think CLA is quite pleasant with the police. I think CLA is quite pleasant with the police. Someone just said Angie is. Can I be honest? I don't think the times that the police have gone to Angie's, I can only remember one occasion. I don't think she was horrible to them. It's guys, if you can hear snoring, it's the dog. But Ems is continuously rude to the police and there's no need for it. Yeah, I think CLA is respectful to the emergency services. Ems isn't. Right, let's listen to the rest of it.
Can't be horrible for playing that fucking random because I don't know who's fucking random. There you go, it's gone. The legs is gone. Boom. Bye. See you later. All because of which we said that I've done something, which I haven't. And you know for a fact that I haven't, so why sit there and lie? Why sit there and lie and say that I've fucking SH'd?
Oh, well, that's the last video I'm showing today, guys. I'm going to open the boxes. She is very rude. Like I say, I do understand. I'll say it again, like a parrot. I understand her frustration. But it's because she sat on TikTok and people are just getting kicks off it. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. People are getting kicks off it. No one's concerned. It's just all about kicks. Thank you, MT, darling. MT's on it this morning. No messing around. 1 minute, ladies. Sorry. Sorry, ladies. I need to get a Mayfair blue. Well, what are you going to say? Hi, Kirsty.
Hi, Miss Red. It was just a quick thing to say. I'm not being funny, but I don't agree with the bit about the FYP, because if it wasn't for the FYP, especially yours, the awareness about children out there, the awareness about things happening, the bad people on this app, there's a lot of things that actually this show brings awareness to that I didn't know a lot about a lot of stuff until I watched you. And that's just the honest truth with it. But I think that obviously no FYP, you've not got obviously this awareness as well, eh? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I do think, you know, some FYP shows do bring awareness, and more importantly, it shows creators in a, you know, in a sense of some of the problematic creators that, you know, get a lot of traffic and people that TikTok wouldn't necessarily know about. So it's showing that as well, isn't it? That's
it is. I wouldn't know a lot of things if it wasn't for that. So just jumping in to say that. I don't know how to get out though, Miss Red. So could you kick me, please?
Oh, thank you, Kirsty.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Hello, Miss Red.
Who said that? Is that Mummy Mod?
It's Mummy Mod, Miss Red. How are you?
Hello, are you Prince's mom?
I'm Prince Brett's mum, Miss
Yeah,
Red.
hi, darling.
And Miss Red, Prince Brett is going to be in tears with you.
Why?
You forgot to mention him today as well.
Guys, we have Prince Brat's FYP show as well. We love Prince around these ways. So,
Miss Red, you're wonderful. I just wanted to say to you one other thing is I don't personally believe that Ems has got the police knocking on the door all the time. I think Ems gets someone to dress up. You don't always see the police officer. You hear her mouthing it off and you see a little bit of a black jacket. I don't believe it. Ems is an attention seeker. What she does is, I don't even think she's drinking all that alcohol. I think she's got iron brew in the glass sometimes. She's doing it for clout, as they say. For clout, she's doing it. That's my personal opinion. Because she goes from drunk to straight to sleeping. Come on, I wish I could do that. Bounce from the one, just bounce all over the show. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
I do agree with Mummy Mods, darling, that a lot of what she does is for attention, and she does have a habit to sober up quite fast when situations happen. But I've got to disagree with her. But you know, if that's what you think, then fair enough. I've got to disagree with the fact that I believe the police are real. Do you know what I mean? But if that's what you think, do you really think some of the police are paid actors?
No, not paid actors. It could be her friend. How do you know that I could put a black jacket on? I could go to the shop and buy a jacket that looks like a police's jacket. I could buy an army jacket and I could be an army girl. You can be anything you want in life. And you hardly see the police. That's the thing. Every now and then she turns the camera and you just see a little bit of a jacket sleeve and she's going mouthing off like that. You'd hear the radios. Where is the radios? Saying things. Miss Red, I've studied law. I've just become a solicitor, by the way. I've just passed my exams.
Oh, well done, darling. If I need some if I need some advice, I know where to come.
There we go. All for free, just for you. But I'm not going to use up all your time, otherwise I'll speak to you all day long, and the rest are going to be upset with me. So, I love you lots. And send Luke a big kiss from me, please.
Well, I don't know about a kiss, but thank you, Mummy Mods. Thank you, darling.
Bye, and you can take me out the box now. Bye, Miss Red. I love you.
Oh, we love you. We love you lots right back, darling. Who agrees with Mummy Mod that? Do you think that some of the police, you know?
Can I just jump in there, Miss Red?
Of course you can, darling.
The police are always at her yard, and not being disrespectful to Mummy, but yes, she does attention seek. She does, we know it. And the reason she goes from sort of like Plotto to sober again is because of substances she's using, simple as, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know, I feel sorry for it in a way.
I do think the police are concerned, I agree, and the ambulance. I
seen that last night, the way the police turned up again and how she reacted, and I get that, because at the end of the day, she can't even, it's it on herself.
Yeah.
So, you know, she sits there, she abuses people, she gets TikTokers down, she causes the drama, and then wonders why people sit there. And, you know, as you said before, it's like when it happens to her, she stresses out and gets off. You know, she's like, she's normal. She sort of like starts flipping and going into it, but then she'll play on it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that lad that was on last night, the Corey kid. She was trying to drag him into something, and he was just like, I'm not biting, I'm not playing the game. And it happens so many times with so many creators that she's done it. In the end, she's going to need the police at one stage, and it's like the boy that called Wolf, innit?
Yeah, like Okay, so she brings it on herself because she's always, you know, TikTok live, people get off on calling the police, they want to see the drama. I do feel sorry in a sense that, you know, her property is constantly violated with the police and everything else, just like CLA, right? But at the same time, she kind of loses my sympathy when she's abusive to the services. You know, it's not their fault. They're just there doing a job. So my sympathy goes out the window.
I mean, I get you. I mean, I do, because I do think the emergency services, whether it's the police or the ambulance or the fire brigade or the, you know, sea people or whatever, they all do a fantastic job. They're there to be a civil servants and help people, and I think they do a good job and all. But I mean, I can sort of get these creators getting pissed off, and I'm not just highlighting them here, when they've got the police turning up 5 times a day at the property.
Yeah.
You know, it would be annoying. I mean, I imagine you just can't even sit. Well, I wouldn't like it, because I like to come home after work and chill and just relax. I wouldn't want the police at my door every 10 minutes. You know, I come on TikTok, I sit in the background, I share a few videos, and, you know, that's me done. But if you're a creator, you're coming on here for a reason. You know, you're coming on here to use the platform to do, you know, you bring awareness to stuff. You know, DG used to do some proper sick videos back in the day and that, like in the pranks and that. And I think what DG said before as well is it's changed a lot, TikTok. It's changed a lot. I think I used to say it was toxic, but I say it's gone a lot more toxic recently.
Do you know what I think, Scouser Slayer? I think the TikTok's got toxic because now people that are trolling are seen as, you know, they've got some kind of trolling's acceptable, you know. All these exposures where people are exposing left, right and centre, you know, they've got dirt on people and they're exposing it all over the app, personal exposures. Like I say, people have got cartoon pictures and, you know, they are trolls, but it's okay. They're allowed to do it. I think that's how TikTok's changed, you know.
I do think it's sort of like become acceptable to do it. I mean, how many times have we seen, like, creators go on holiday in the time to do some content and stuff, and then, you know, stuff's happening. I mean, Mr. Flip Flop, I'm not the world's biggest fan, but, you know, someone invites him away and then there's a load of drama and that. You know, we've seen it millions of times. I just don't get it myself. You know, you're spoiling something for someone else, and also that individual person spending money they earned to go and create more content, and, you know, you're getting them booted out of hotels. You say it's become... People wait for that now. People have sat there on the FYP waiting for that to happen, you know. I don't know, it's just gone. I just take it in small doses, this program, you know. It's just log on when I've got time to log on, have a look at what's gone on and see how it is. But sometimes, as I say, Em brings it all upon herself.
Thank you, Klaus, darling. Thank you for joining today. I'm going to have to move on, unfortunately.
Go on, yeah, sound.
Thank you, my darling. Have a lovely day. Oh, bless it. Hi, Jojo.
Hi, Miss Red.
Hi, love.
Hiya, you alright?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Yeah, I just wanted to say about the FYP news. I love it because every time when I jump into yours, I jump into Luke's, not many people see what's on the FYP or TikTok. So Kirsty basically nailed it on the head before. And yeah, I just wanted to come on and say that not many people obviously see the FYP news, so it's good that we've got the FYP people in TikTok. But yeah, DJ, I would love him to come back for his holiday content because I did really enjoy watching him.
Yeah, I think what it is with the FYP shows, everybody's got their own individual take on how they do their FYP. You know, everyone's got their own individual personalities. We love the FYP, and thank you for saying that, Jojo. But DJ, I think sometimes as creators we lose our way a bit, and then we get our way back. But he's for me personally, he's one of the best content creators on TikTok, and he'll be back with his amazing content Thank you, Jojo, darling.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, love. Jojo, out of curiosity, who's your favourite F4P show?
In the morning, it's got to be you. In the afternoon, it's got to be Luke. And then towards the end of the night, it's Angie.
Right, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jojo.
All right, take care. Bye.
Bye, love. Luke's loving life. Hi, Buffet, the buffet.
Good morning, Miss Red.
Morning, darling.
I love your FYP in the morning and Luke's in the afternoon. Yeah. But what I wanted to say was the Jesse King, he is a scammer. No medium would want to go on your Facebook, and a friend of mine did accept him as a friend, paid the money, and basically told her what was on her Facebook. And I've been in a live where there's a medium, and they knew that I'd lost my husband. They knew the song that was our song, and I didn't tell them anything. And they even knew his name. So there are genuine ones out there, but sadly he is a scammer.
Can I ask how he scammed you, please?
No, he scammed my friend. She paid the money after accepting him on the... He sent the friend request first, and he said that he could be able to do it for her. She paid the money, and then basically relayed every post that she sort of put two years ago. So he definitely went through it. But the other thing I wanted to quickly say was in about 92, 93, so going back, the emergency services had the power to fine a person.
Yeah.
My neighbour got locked out, called the fire brigade, and they issued a £99 fine for wasting the time. So that needs bringing back.
Yeah, I do agree. However, right, okay, so if you're wasting emergency services time, yeah, fair enough, get a fine. But like for creators that are on TikTok that ain't actually ringing the police themselves, do you think they should get a fine? Because they're not actually wasting the police time, it's people ringing up, isn't it? So maybe whoever's doing the call.
And then you've got the case of if it is a genuine thing, because if they say at Friends, for example, if they said, well, we're not going to go out to her because it's wasted time.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
That one time it could be genuine.
Yeah. No, I get that.
But glad your name's back as well.
You what, darling?
I'm glad your name's back to Miss Red and not someone's sister.
It was very confusing, wasn't it? Thank you.
But keep up the amazing work, you and Luke, and take care.
Thank you, darling.
Have a good one. Bye.
Aw. Hi, Ellie.
Good morning, Miss Brad. Right, there's two things I want to say because I'm going to go absolutely crazy. Does anybody else want to climb inside their phone when Alphabet does that stupid American accent and knock her out?
I mean,
honest to God, that winds me off the clock. I really just want to grab the screen and give it a shake. Number two, CLA is the most delusional person and ever. I mean, imagine coming into your live and saying that she sticks up for Alphabet. She's been nothing but cruel to that girl. I use that term very lightly. But she's been awful. How can she come in here and say she's always going to back her when she said the worst things in the world about her?
Yeah, no, I agree. I thought it was a bit hypocritical myself, to be honest.
Yeah, and she's sat there saying about FYP shows, but if she didn't do the things that she does, you wouldn't have an FYP show to talk about her.
Exactly.
Any of them.
There you go, you see. And while there is videos on the FYP, we're going to have these FYP shows. Thank you, Ellie, darling.
Thank you.
Guys, I've got no more time for boxes. I do apologise. Hi, Maya. Moya, do you want to unmute, love?
It was taking a while. I'm here to talk about Alphabaras CLA.
Okay.
So I suffer with mental health, and I find it so hard to look after myself. Even though I have a 2-year-old daughter, I find it so hard. And when I had my daughter, I was I had can't talk. I had depression, like really, really bad. And CLA saying that she supports Alphabet. She doesn't. She only supports Alphabet when it conveniences her.
Moya, can I just ask, how are you feeling now?
It's been a roller coaster. My other account got banned, so I made a new one. So I had to start all over again. So it's been a roller coaster.
I remember, because I sent you a message, didn't I? You come on and
I got banned that same day.
I'm glad you're back, darling, and I hope you're okay.
I'm doing a lot better. Thank you. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I was like, oh my god, am I going to say something, because I got to be somewhere in a minute.
Thank you for joining, darling, and I hope you're okay.
It's all right. Thank you.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
The noise interference was really bad. I could barely hear what she was saying. I'm glad. Yeah, she's a lovely girl. Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Miss Red.
Hello, darling.
I want to speak about that Jesse King.
Okay.
I'm feeling really, really annoyed about people like him. For the simple fact, there's people like myself who are good mediums, psychic mediums and that, and we don't scam, and we definitely don't charge people £200. And it also requested something on Facebook. See, like my Facebook personally, I keep mine private. You know, because there are scammers out there. But when I want to give a one-to-one, I'll get them to find me on Messenger.
Yeah.
And I'll do a one-to-one that way, through video call. And I've not even gone live yet, because I've seen so many fakes out there, and I don't want to be classed as one, or any of my friends being classed as one, because there are some good ones out there.
Yeah.
Just now, I only do free ones just now.
Can I ask you a question, Pamela? Do you know when a psychic medium is asking that they will only do you a reading until you join their Facebook, until, your friends on Facebook, would that set alarm bells for you as well?
It would set a red flag off, definitely.
Yeah.
And also, I'll give you an example of how I work. When I bring a spirit through, it's evidential. It's only information you want to hear. But I could see, like, one of your loved ones came to me. I would get evidence of them for you to be able to accept.
Can I ask you a question, Pamela? Do you know, someone in the comments earlier on said, because I don't really understand how the spiritual world works, that some spirits, some people have the sight, and some people only have the sound. Is that correct?
Clairaudience. Like to me, when I see spirit, what I do is I look at a blank wall. So it helps me to focus, but I can only see them in my head. I don't actually see them physically.
Yeah.
So I don't hear them. I've got the knowing. So it's like words, it's like, here we go. Like a banner, and you see the words moving quickly. Yeah. I get that. I see words come to it, or sometimes a word just jumps into your head. Except that I also get the smell. Like, say if it's one of your family, like, for example, your mother or your father, perfume, aftershave, or a cigarette smoke, I would get that. No. I would also get feelings. So I would, their emotions. So I would. That's how everybody works differently.
Yeah, everybody does. Thank you, Rebecca. It's very fascinating. But thank you, Pamela, my darling.
Thank you.
Lots of love for that.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, AJ.
Good morning, you alright?
I'm alright, darling. Are you alright?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Just a great show today. Just a quick one from me, just a correction. Delusive Angie's FYP is the best FYP show of them all. And in honour of Delusive Angie,
song. It's creepy. Big love, AJ. Guys, do you like that song? It petrifies me too. Insidious. I can't. Nah. It's too not for me, darling. But big love, AJ. Hi, Arky.
I see. It's a transformer.
It's a transformer.
It is, yeah. My thing today is with Alphabet. Sorry. So I'm mentally ill and chronically ill, and when I do lack in personal hygiene, I wouldn't put that on other people. I wouldn't let people see me like that.
Yeah.
I think she's just really lazy. I struggle washing my own hair, but still manage to do it at least twice a week.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It is just pure laziness. She still goes out, gets drunk. Can you imagine going out drunk and then not having a wash the day after? It's just disgusting. Sorry, it is.
Yeah, that's your personal opinion, darling. Like I say, it's the excuses that Alpha uses continuously. It's she don't like water. It's a skin condition. It's a mental health. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's all it was with the Alpha one. Yeah, she's using a mental health card now as to where she's, a bit soapy. But thank you so much for coming on, darling. Are you okay today? You having a good day?
I'm okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're having a good day?
Yeah, we're going to go out with the kids.
Brilliant.
Sorted the garden out. We're going to have a good day.
Oh, enjoy your day, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Bye, darling.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, DJ.
Hello, Miss Red. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, darling?
I'm good. I'm just going to throw. It's going to be really quick because I've got a few things to throw. So I'm going to go back with what Buffy said earlier on about the scammers trying to scam you on these readings. Not long ago, about an hour ago, did I get one? Because I know Goddess. I talk to Goddess quite regularly most evenings, and I've got somebody pretending to be her. So you're getting that quite a lot about, I'm going to send you a reading, going to send you my, is it Cash app or whatever it is, to send some money over and blah, 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 and PayPal and things like that. But yeah, her Goddess's son's on here now, Devon. He's
I like Devon.
Big up, Devon. But yeah, and also just to throw on the CLA part, I don't watch a lot on this app as much as I'd like to, due to work commitments. But when I do watch her, how do you not know who's down there calling that buzzer? Somebody's downstairs calling a buzzer. You don't know who it is. It could be her friends doing it. It could be a ploy to get herself moved out of the place that she lives in. And the Alphabet thing that you were saying about the water, there's other things like wet wipes she could use. There's other things that could be, everyone's using a mental health card. And at the end of the day, there's other ways of washing or even personal hygiene. At the end of the day, if you're allergic to water or you don't like water and you're like a cat, then, there's other ways and means in 2024. So, and that's it, really.
Yeah, thank you, DJ. We love you around these ways. Thank you.
No worries. But yeah, big up to the real Goddess and not to the scamming Goddess. And it seems to be the situation that's what you're getting. A lot of people trying to scam people for money and for readings, which is just total, nonsense. And it shouldn't be allowed. But unfortunately,
Oh,
So yeah, big up Miss Red. And and when I do see you every now and again, it's you do a very good job of enlightening what's going on in the app, and well done. And thanks everyone for mentioning me, and take care. Thank you.
Bye, love.
Got me down.
To be fair, I do my best, guys. Should I be? I do my best with the time that I've got on TikTok. Has everybody enjoyed the show today? Have I put enough trigger warnings up? That's all I wanted to know, guys. Let's do a quick poll. Have I put enough trigger warnings up for everybody today? Happy face, yes. Sad face, no. We want more trigger warnings. We'll just have a whole 2 hours of trigger warnings. Do you know what I mean? Every time I say a sentence, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Do you know what I mean? Yes, to the 12 people, I apologise for not putting enough trigger warnings. I might just get it tattooed on my head. Trigger warning, shall I buy a t-shirt? That's what we'll do. But joking aside, guys, thank you everybody for joining today. I've enjoyed today. It's been a good live. And those that joined the boxes, thank you. Always to the mods, love you all. Thank you very much for keeping the room safe and helping me out. And thank you, Catherine, and also as well to the gifters. Big up my Luke, even though he's not in here, he's cloud chasing somewhere else. Shal Regan, Only Crizzle, Shazzy Lou, thank you. Lexi, darling, Pauline, Claire, Sammy G, Bex, Chris, Kate Love, Abby, Mishi, Fair Enough, Danny Boy, Leah Ann, and Mimi, Cypress Mum, and Granny Mo, and everybody else that sent a heart me, tap the screen. Everything counts in here. Yes, everything counts. And we made it to popular number 1. Oh, thank you, everybody. I do appreciate you all. Popular number 1, guys. Big up, everybody. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow morning. Whoop whoop, I know, Clover. Big love, Jackie. I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And we will have more FYP news and a few more trigger warnings. Until then, have a lovely day, everybody. And if the children are off for half term, have fun. Oh, 6 weeks, guys. 6 weeks. Big love, my auntie. I love you all. Bye, guys.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.